more photo, folks. One more photo here of everybody.
Erislandy Lara is set to defend his WBA middleweight title against Danny Garcia in a high-stakes showdown. Co-feature on the Canelo Alvarez vs. Edgar Berlanga pay-per-view extravaganza. Get ready for a night of explosive action as two of the sport's fiercest contenders collide in the ring. Lara vs. Garcia bout was originally slated for August 2023 and then was slated for the fall. However, the bout never materialized as PBC network partner. Showtime ceased sports programming at the end of the year.
I feel great. You know, everything's coming together. You know, everything's about timing, and the time is now.
When the fight was planned last year, it was set to take place at a 155-pound catchweight. WBA middleweight champion Erislandy Lara gave Danny Garcia his props ahead of their clash on the Canelo undercard in Las Vegas next month. The American Dream is on a hot streak, having enjoyed a run of stoppages late in his career. Garcia is tipped to be another after moving up 2 weight divisions without acclimatizing to 154 or 160.
Is it as easy as it was before preparing for a fight, Danny?
No, it's never easy. You know, it's never easy. If it was easy, everyone could do it. But mentally, I've been here so many times, so I would say mentally I could kind of control. You know, I know how to take the bad days. I know how to take the good days. I'm just going with emotions, you know.
As the highly anticipated fight between Erislandy Lara and Danny Garcia draws near, Lara acknowledges the formidable challenge Garcia presents, reflecting on the Philadelphia native's impressive track record. Lara said,
Joining everybody here on the stage, Angel Garcia, of course, the trainer of Danny Garcia. Want to remind you, tickets for this event are now on sale.
Danny Garcia is a great fighter, a multiple division world champion, and like me, he's one of the best fighters of this generation. He also added, "This is going to be the fight of the night. I knocked out my last 3 opponents and I'm training to make it 4. Looking ahead, Lara emphasizes the difficulty of the matchup and the rigorous preparation he's undertaking to ensure victory. Furthermore, Lara added, "This is going to be a tough fight. I know that. But every fight at the championship level is tough and has its challenges. I'm preparing hard for Danny, and believe my experience fighting at this weight will be an advantage." Despite being weary of Garcia, Lara believes his work in the gym will be enough to ensure the title remains in his possession. As Erislandy Lara gears up for his upcoming title defense against Danny Garcia, he reflects on the rigorous training regimen that has characterized his preparation for the bout. Lara, known for his meticulous approach to boxing, has dedicated significant time to fine-tuning his strategies and honing his skills specifically for Garcia. Lara insisted, "I'm very happy with the work I've been putting in during this training camp. We've had a lot of time to work on fighting Danny Garcia, so we're prepared for what he brings." He acknowledges Garcia's reputation as a formidable opponent, particularly noting the Philadelphia native's impressive punching power. Lara continued, "He's a very powerful puncher with both hands, so I've had to tighten up and make a few adjustments on my defense." This careful adjustment in his defensive strategy underscores Lara's commitment to addressing the specific threats Garcia poses in the ring. Looking beyond the immediate fight, Lara's focus remains on maintaining peak performance and ensuring that his readiness extends beyond just this bout. He also added, "My focus is on how I can keep performing at this level repeatedly. I'm going to be in tremendous shape like I always am. I'll be ready for anything he does in the ring." This forward-thinking mindset highlights Lara's dedication not only to this fight, but to sustaining his elite status throughout his career. At 41, Lara goes way back. His last outing on Mexican Independence Day weekend came when Floyd Mayweather held that spot. He passed it on to Canelo, and now Lara appears on the same weekend, 21 years after featuring on the Mayweather vs. Juan Manuel Marquez bill. In a recent statement, Erislandy Lara expressed his excitement and sense of pride about his upcoming title defense against Danny Garcia, particularly given the timing of the fight. Scheduled for the Mexican Independence Day weekend, the bout holds special significance for Lara, who is eager to honor this important cultural occasion. Lara pointed out, "It's a great honor to be fighting on Mexican Independence Day weekend, especially against a great Puerto Rican champion in Danny Garcia." This remark underscores the significance of the event, as it celebrates a major holiday while pitting 2 of boxing's most respected fighters against each other. Lara also took a moment to acknowledge the broader impact of the fight, highlighting his commitment to not only his Cuban supporters, but also to the wider audience of Mexican fans who will be watching. Lara added, "I'll be fighting not only for my Cuban fans, but also for the Mexican fans that will be tuning in. No matter where you're from, it will be a great fight for everyone watching." This inclusive sentiment reflects Lara's recognition of the fight's appeal to a diverse boxing audience and his intention to deliver an exciting performance. Looking ahead, Lara concluded with reflections on his career achievements and the significance of this particular matchup. Lara also said, "I feel I've done a lot in this sport, and a win versus Danny Garcia will add another big triumph against a former world champion." This statement reveals Lara's ambition to further cement his legacy with another notable victory, emphasizing the importance of this fight in his storied career. Furthermore, he stated, "I fought the best and have never turned down an opportunity to fight anyone. My goal is to be inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame one day, and I will keep working to achieve it." The bout, while a compelling matchup between veteran fighters, also has implications for determining the world's top middleweight. Despite Garcia's entrance, Lara will be his first fight at 160 pounds. The division has recently seen a downturn. Title holder Carlos Adames has been inactive, and the future of unified title holder Janibek Alimkhanuly remains uncertain. Lara, the division's other major title holder, can only continue beating Father Time for so long. While Troy Isley, Amari Jones, Lester Martinez, and veteran Kyrone Davis are emerging talents, the division lacks the star power it once had with Gennady Golovkin, Miguel Cotto, and Alvarez. Lara moved up to middleweight in 2021, winning his title with a first-round knockout of Thomas Lamana. He has since defended the belt twice, stopping Gary Spike O'Sullivan and Michael Zarafa. The second-round knockout of Zarafa in March marked the first time Lara fought twice in a year since 2019. As Erislandy Lara prepares to step into the ring against Danny Garcia, he reflects on the unique advantages his experience at middleweight brings to this high-profile matchup. Lara, who has fought in the middleweight division for a significant period, believes that his extensive experience at this weight class will be a key factor in the bout. Against Garcia, Lara believes his experience at middleweight gives him the edge. Lara said in an interview, "All I can say is, be ready," he stated, hinting at the intense preparation and strategy he's employed for this fight. He continued, "Danny Garcia was a great champion, but that was at a lower weight class. 160 is a whole different ballgame." This comment underscores Lara's view that the challenges and dynamics of fighting at middleweight are distinct from those at lighter divisions, and he is confident that his familiarity with this weight class will play a crucial role in his performance. Looking ahead, Lara's focus is on leveraging his experience to ensure a dominant showing in the ring. He is aware that Garcia's past successes were achieved in different circumstances, and Lara is prepared to use his middleweight expertise to his advantage. Garcia, a former unified junior welterweight champion and former welterweight title holder, fought only once at junior middleweight before moving up to face Lara. At 36, he could be in one of the last fights of his career as he seeks to add another achievement to his legacy. As Erislandy Lara anticipates his fight against Danny Garcia, he makes it clear that he expects his opponent to be fully prepared for the challenges that come with fighting in the middleweight division. Lara said, "He better come ready, because at 160 things are different." This statement emphasizes Lara's belief that the middleweight division presents unique difficulties that require a specific level of readiness and adaptation, setting the stage for a highly competitive bout. Reflecting on his career and what he has learned over the years, Lara was asked what advice he would give to his younger self. He highlighted the crucial role of hard work and discipline, attributing his sustained success and longevity in the sport to these principles. Lara said, "It's about doing what you have to do and staying disciplined." This advice underscores the importance of dedication and focus, which have been pivotal in maintaining his elite status and achieving success over the course of his career. Danny Garcia speaks to boxing media about his September 14th fight with Erislandy Lara at Las Vegas T-Mobile Arena, a fight that's been a long time coming. Here, in some excerpts from Garcia, he speaks about feeling fresh after an extended hiatus and believing he'll be in great condition to put on a great performance come fight night. As Danny Garcia prepares to make his return to the ring after a significant hiatus, he is confident about his performance despite the extended time away from competitive boxing. The two-year layoff has been a topic of considerable discussion among fans and analysts, who are eager to see how Garcia will fare after such a break from the sport. In a recent interview, Garcia addressed the anticipation surrounding his comeback and what fans can expect from him. He reassured his supporters that his performance will remain consistent with the high standards he has set throughout his career. Garcia said, "You can expect to see the same Danny Garcia. I feel good. I've been feeling good sparring, been feeling good training." He expressed a positive outlook on his preparation, noting that the time off has actually been beneficial. He also added, "I really feel like nothing's really changed. If anything, the two-year layoff helped me. You know, my body feels recovered. I have no injuries. My mind feels good. My body feels good, so I feel like we're going to see a great Danny Garcia that night. Garcia believes that the break has allowed him to heal and recharge, positioning him well for a strong comeback performance. As the fight draws nearer, Garcia's confidence and optimism signal his readiness to showcase his skills at the highest level. Fans and critics alike will be watching closely to see if Garcia's assertion holds true, and if his time away has indeed prepared him for a triumphant return to the ring. On how he anticipates dealing with Lara's style, Garcia said, "He's definitely a tricky fighter. He's one of the best boxers you can get in the ring with, skill-wise. I got my work cut out for me, but we're training. I got the right game plan. We're going to go in there and execute." Garcia's preparation reflects a strategic approach to countering Lara's strengths. As the fight approaches, Garcia remains focused on implementing his game plan and making the necessary adjustments to handle Lara's elusive and skilled fighting style. Fans are eagerly awaiting to see how well Garcia's strategies will translate into performance against one of the division's top competitors. As Danny Garcia reflects on his decision to move up to middleweight after his previous fight at 154 pounds, he explains the thought process behind the transition. The move to 160 pounds was not something Garcia decided on a whim, but was part of a larger strategy involving his team and his career trajectory. Garcia stated, "Going into that Benavidez fight, actually before that fight, I think Lara came up in the conversation when I was speaking to my team and I said, look, let me get this Benavidez fight to test the water at 154, and then I think Lara agreed to fight me at 155, but 2 years went past and the fight was always agreed to. It just took time because, I guess, the Showtime thing." Garcia highlighted the planned nature of his move up in weight and the logistical considerations that delayed the matchup with Lara. With the fight finally on the horizon, Garcia is focused on making the most of this opportunity and adapting to the new weight class. Fans will be watching closely to see how Garcia handles the transition and how his performance at 160 pounds compares to his past successes.
Yes, I'm still training very hard. I wouldn't say I'm not training any less. I'm definitely putting in that work. Yeah, the recovery is different. You gotta take your ice baths now. You gotta make sure you do your stretches. You gotta make sure you're taking the right, foods and proteins and getting the right sleep.
As Danny Garcia considers the implications of fighting Erislandy Lara, he reflects on Lara's age and how it might influence their upcoming bout. At 41, Lara is notably older than Garcia, who is 36, and this age difference could play a role in the dynamics of their fight, especially given the challenges associated with moving up in weight. Garcia said, "Yeah, definitely. I know if I feel the pain, I know I'm 36. He definitely got to feel the pain at 41, waking up all sore." Garcia also noted, "But I feel good. I feel rejuvenated. I feel like I haven't lost a step, really. I'm in here sparring with the young guys, veterans, everyone." Garcia believed that Lara's age may present an advantage in terms of physical wear and tear. Despite the age difference, Garcia feels confident in his own preparation and physical condition.
Oh yeah, you gotta get 20-minute stretches now. Before I go in the gym, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm done. Now I gotta do like a real warm-up.
It sucks, huh?
He emphasizes that his rigorous training and sparring with a mix of opponents have kept him sharp and ready for the challenge ahead. As the fight approaches, Garcia remains focused on leveraging his freshness and vitality to capitalize on any potential vulnerabilities in Lara's game, aiming to make a strong impact in the middleweight division. As the countdown to the highly anticipated bout between Erislandy Lara and Danny Garcia continues, fans are abuzz with excitement over this clash of boxing titans. The fight, scheduled for Mexican Independence Day weekend, promises to deliver a spectacular showcase of skill and determination as Lara defends his WBA middleweight title against Garcia, a former unified champion making his debut at 160 pounds.
Lara's Cuban, but I'm the real Danny Montana. I see you September 14th.
The stakes are high and the storylines are compelling. Lara, at 41, brings a wealth of experience and a strong track record at middleweight, having defended his title successfully against top contenders. His meticulous preparation and confidence in his ability to handle Garcia's power and skill highlight his readiness for the challenge. Meanwhile, Garcia, fresh from a 2-year hiatus, has expressed his enthusiasm and readiness to return to the ring, asserting that the time off has revitalized him and prepared him for a great performance. Both fighters are eager to prove themselves on this grand stage, with Lara aiming to maintain his dominance in the division and Garcia looking to make a significant impact in his new weight class. The fight's backdrop, coinciding with Mexican Independence Day, and the excitement of the Canelo Alvarez versus Edgar Berlanga card adds an extra layer of significance and anticipation. As fans eagerly await the action, one question remains. Will Erislandy Lara's experience at middleweight be enough to overcome Danny Garcia's renewed vigor and strategic adjustments, or will Garcia's fresh perspective and new weight class bring a stunning upset?